Today on People Now, disturbing new details emerge in the Chris Watts killings. We'll tell you what we've learned.
Also today, why are Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra having a double wedding ceremony? We'll explain.
J.Lo is giving us all a little more insight into her sweet relationship with A-Rod. Plus,
I think she thinks that's romantic.
It's the little things that keep the romance alive between Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood.
And fresh off her Rockefeller tree lighting performance, America's Got Talent champ Darci Lynne is in our studio.
It's live today on People Now.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to People Now. Priyanka Chopra, Nick Jonas, they've officially touched down for their wedding ceremony in India. We can't wait to see all the festivities unfold. It's going to be pretty special.
It's so exciting. It's obviously going to be a very fun wedding, especially with the Jonas brothers themselves, Joe, Nick, and Kevin together for the celebration. So we want to know, what Jonas Brothers song would you jam out to at your own wedding, all right? Is it the classic Burnin' Up? Is it Love Bug? Would you get the party started with Year 3000, which is a bop, by the way?
I think it's yours.
What about Fly With Me? Vote in our People poll, or just tweet us your answer with the hashtag People Now.
So many to choose from. We'll see what your results are a little later in the show, but for now, here's what you need to know and what's trending today. Beginning on a more serious note, in a New York Times report published on Wednesday, actress Bobby Phillips is adding her name to the list of at least a dozen women who have come forward against former CBS CEO Les Moonves. Phillips claims that she was forced by Moonves to perform oral sex on him during a 1995 meeting in his office. Years later, as investigations into Moonves' alleged behavior began, the report claims he conspired with her talent manager, Marv Dhowre, to keep her quiet by offering her a guest role on a new CBS series. Phillips, who has had roles on The Watcher, The X-Files, Boy Meets World, and in the film Showgirls, told The Times she only felt ready to come forward after The New Yorker published its first report about Moonves' accusers in July. She explains, quote, "The moment I read that there were other women he had victimized, the light bulb went off. I realized I had been manipulated beyond words and that his outreach to me was phony, an attempt to silence me. This all caused me incredible pain, both physical and emotional." CBS declined comment to People, and reps for Moonves did not immediately respond to People's request for comment, but Moonves told The Times, quote, "I strongly believe that the sexual encounter with Miss Phillips more than 20 years ago was consensual." Moonves resigned as CEO of CBS in September, though he has continued to claim all sexual encounters between him and his accusers were consensual. According to The Times, a $120 million severance payout is still being negotiated between Moonves and CBS. Well, there's a disturbing new development in the case of Chris Watts. That's the father of two who killed his pregnant wife and two daughters in August. In the more than 2,000 pages of documents released by the Weld County, Colorado District Attorney's Office, details about Watts' mistress, Nicole Kessinger, have been revealed. According to the docs, the day he killed his family to pursue a fresh start with Kessinger, a co-worker had begun a relationship with the previous month. He told her that he had just learned about his wife's pregnancy and that, quote, the kid was not his. However, a video seen on his wife's Facebook page may show a different story. Shannon announced her pregnancy on May 29th while wearing a t-shirt that said, "Oops, we did it again." Watts returned home after work and approached her grinning and said, "We did it again." He is then seen on camera holding a pregnancy test, kisses Shannon and says, "I guess when you want it to, it happens. Wow." Yet the story that Watts told his mistress was that he didn't know Shannon was pregnant until the day almost 11 weeks later, which was also the day that she vanished. That's according to the documents. Now, Watts was ordered to serve 3 consecutive life sentences for the murders, plus 2 more life sentences to be served concurrently, and 48 years for unlawful termination for the death of the unborn child. He was spared the death penalty as part of his guilty plea. We'll keep you posted on that on People.com. Well, the countdown is on for Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas' wedding, and one thing we know is that it will be double the fun for these two lovebirds because they'll be having 2 ceremonies, a traditional Indian ceremony and a Western ceremony. A source tells People, quote, "It is super important to Priyanka to have an Indian ceremony that honors her heritage and culture, just as it's important to also have a Western ceremony that honors Nick's Christian upbringing." It's been nearly a week since the couple touched down in New Delhi, India. Priyanka shared a very sweet selfie welcoming Nick home, and they've already begun celebrating, heading to Chopra's house for a puja ceremony. That's a traditional prayer ritual performed to spiritually celebrate an event. And their nearest and dearest celebrated with them. Priyanka shared this pic from the ceremony, which included Nick's brother Joe and his fiancée Sophie Turner. So what other celebs can we expect on the guest list? Well, a source told People that Prince Harry and pregnant Meghan Markle will sadly not be making the trip. Kelly Ripa and Lupita Nyong'o were spotted at Priyanka's Manhattan bridal shower, so they might be on the guest list. We'll watch for them, but it's unconfirmed at this time whether they'll be making the trip to India for the big day. Fans are also speculating whether Nick's longtime bestie Demi Lovato, who just completed her 90-day rehab treatment, will make it to the wedding. Regardless, this is sure to be a star-studded affair. You can stay on People.com for all the latest about that. Andrea, I love the sort of multicultural thing that's going on here, and how they're incorporating all of it into one big ceremony.
This would be one wedding I would love to crash.
Yeah, I know, right?
Can we do it?
We can get our flights. Can we make it happen?
So fun. I mean, there's so many amazing guests there.
Yeah. You've got more for us in Star Trek.
I do. We are kicking off Star Trek today with a surprise concert cameo. Fans in the audience for Travis Scott's Astro World Tour in New York City on Wednesday night got the surprise of a lifetime when the rapper's girlfriend, Kylie Jenner, joined Scott on stage. She sat next to Scott as he performed for the crowd from inside a roller coaster car suspended above the audience, super cash. And Stormi's mom seemed pretty excited to be part of the action. She posted a long-distance photo of her cameo to her Instagram stories, pointed out where she was by writing, "That's me," circling herself. But some fans were able to get a closer look. One even caught the sweet moment when Scott leaned in to give Jenner a kiss. And of course, Jenner was super chic for her surprise appearance, rocking black pants and a long sleeve top with a dark knitted beanie as she bopped along to her man's set. Must have been a lot of fun. And as if we needed any more proof why Idris Elba is this year's sexiest man alive, the Luther actor showed off his sexy dance moves in an Instagram video on Wednesday. Elba's fiance, model Sabrina Dhowre, posted the video as they celebrated their anniversary together, adding the caption, quote, "When you bring home the DJ, I love you, baby." And Elba is definitely one romantic guy. He proposed to Dhowre in February after the screening of his film Yardy in front of a packed audience. The sweet moment was captured on film and went viral. Take a look. Now, Alba told People earlier this month that while the two are planning their wedding, he has one specific request for the big day. He says, quote, "I want about 19 DJs. There have to be, come on." Hey, if it takes 19 DJs to see Idris Elba bust another move like this, we are here for it. And those are your Star Treks for today.
Stay with us, guys. Is Alex Rodriguez about to propose to Jennifer Lopez? J.Lo herself is weighing in. And speaking of marriage, Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood, they are about to celebrate their 13th anniversary, and they're more in love now than ever. Garth is opening up about their sweet love story. That is in just a bit. Stick around.
All right, everyone. Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra are getting ready to tie the knot. The whole Jonas fam is on site for the ceremony. We've been asking you what Joe Bro song you'd want to jam out to at your own wedding. So let's check in on ourselves. I don't know what this one's going to be. I'm hoping...
oh, whoa, burn it up. Not even close. That was yours is what?
I want everyone that is voting in this to go listen to Year 3000 and get refreshed and then come back and visit this poll.
There you have it. All right, keep voting in the People poll. We'll see if Andrea's weigh-in here will affect it. But now we move on to this.
As Jennifer Lopez stopped by The Ellen Show in an episode airing Thursday, and Ellen was quick to share some top secret, totally true, definitely accurate insider info about J.Lo's boyfriend, Alex Rodriguez. Take a look.
He said that that y'all are going to be getting married.
He did not say that. He did not. He did not say that.
He did. He texted me today and said, "So you'll be getting married?"
I don't know. I don't know.
But I mean, you should, because y'all seem very happy.
We are. We've been together a couple years. It's nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What?
I mean, it would be good to do for Christmas. Well, what kind of...
She has a point. A Christmas wedding would be kind of amazing. J.Lo, just do it for us.
I mean, no matter
really,
what,
right?
that wedding's going to be pretty epic. Yeah. Well, she didn't give away any juicy gossip there, but later on they went head-to-head in a fun round of 5-second rule, and J.Lo did reveal some relationship secrets. In fact, one was so secret, A-Rod doesn't even know about it.
Name 3 nicknames for your boyfriend.
Oh, Macho, Papi, and Loco. He doesn't know about the last one.
Okay. He does now.
Name 3 things you cook for your kids.
Rice, beans, chicken.
You don't cook.
I don't cook?
No.
I don't cook? Who knows me here?
Nobody.
Anybody? Where are my friends and my people?
Yeah.
I cook.
All right.
I cook.
Okay.
I cook good.
Well, that
I'm a
doesn't sound
good
real
cook.
good. Rice and beans and chicken.
Yes. By the way, you'll be licking the plate.
All right, well-
You'll be licking the plate.
Well, I doubt it. Okay.
Are you a vegetarian?
Yeah. No, well.
Vegan?
Yeah, but it's okay.
Okay.
But rice.
You eat rice and beans?
I do.
I put chicken stock in it.
Yeah.
So forget it.
Okay.
Hey, with that chicken stock, those rice and beans, I come over for that anytime.
I mean, I loved Ellen's zingers there. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
J.Lo is starring in the new movie Second Act with her real-life bestie, Leah Remini, and she revealed to Ellen that one of the funniest scenes in the movie, that slap scene, came as a total surprise.
The who's the champ part we do in real life. But you know, like when I have a show or something, she'd be like, "Who's the champ?" I'm like, "I'm the champ." "Who's the champ?" "I'm the champ." You know, like right before I go on stage and stuff like that. But this nut, she starts slapping me. She's like, "Who's the champ?" Like usually she doesn't do that in real life, like hit me in the face. Like it'd be like hit you in the arm or something.
Yeah.
You're like, "Who's the champ?" You know, da-da-da. But this is once they said rolling, she was like, "Slap me," and I was like, "Okay." And then she did it again and again and again. So I just cracked her across the face. I was like, I had enough already with it.
Garth Brooks is making history. The country legend performed the first live concert ever held at Notre Dame Stadium, and you can have a front row seat when the show airs December 2nd at 8 p.m. Eastern on CBS. Now, Garth told me what made this concert so special for him. Take a look.
The fact that this stadium, the house that Newt Rockne built, it's got to be like 100 years old. Some of the most epic moments in our history has happened in that stadium. And when you get the call to say, hey, we would like to do the very first concert and we want it to be you, you say yes really quick. And then, I got to tell you, the nerves then started to set in because you're thinking, oh my gosh, this thing seats 85,000 people. What happens if they don't show up? Ticket on sale came, hour and a half later, 85,000 tickets gone. Now you're scared to death that they're going to show up, and now it's game day. And it was a lot of fun, man. A lot of magic in that stadium, and I'm telling you, it was alive and well during the show that night.
People always show up for Garth, and even more magical, Garth's sweet love story with his wife, fellow country star Trisha Yearwood. The duo have been married since 2005. Garth still can't stop gushing over her.
Well, the great thing about Miss Yearwood is time is a friend to anything good, and she's fantastic. But she makes everything new. Every time you see her, it's like the first time you ever saw her. So it's pretty cool. Things never get in a rut. Things never get dull. She's not going to allow it. She's just too special. So it's pretty fun. Just try to keep up with her.
And that power duo are living proof that sometimes it's the little things that actually mean the most.
I don't drink coffee, never have. She loves coffee, so in the morning before she ever gets up, her coffee is made every day. I think she thinks that's romantic. For me, it's nothing that's an effort or anything. It's something that I enjoy doing. It's an honor to get to make her coffee, but she finds it romantic.
All right, guys, we are super excited to be joined by one of the performers at Wednesday night's Rockefeller Center Christmas tree lighting, the winner of America's Got Talent Season 12. And did we mention she's only 14 years old? Please welcome Darci Lynne. Thank you for being here.
And we can't forget Petunia. Welcome, Petunia. How are you doing? We've missed you.
Should we shake
good.
hands and
Yeah.
just say hello? Oh,
Nice
hi.
to meet you.
Oh, thanks so much.
Hello.
So good to see you. All right, Darcy, you joined an insane list of performers for this whole Christmas in Rockefeller Center last night. I watched some of the show. John Legend, Tony Bennett, Martina McBride, Kelly Pickler, Diana Ross. You. What was your biggest OMG, your sort of starstruck moment last night?
Probably John Legend. I
Yeah.
mean, he's just so amazing. I listened to his music, and to be like performing on the same stage as him, I was like, oh my gosh, he stood here. I'm standing here. This is so cool.
Like he's watching.
And this is actually your first live performance, so that must be pretty nerve-wracking.
I mean, yeah. I was like backstage. I was like a little nervous, and it was kind of funny. Like I had 20 seconds before I went on, and they were like, go, go, go. I was like, okay, I'm going. And then I like went on stage and sang my song.
Do you do a sort of like warm up with Petunia or something to get ready?
I
and keep
mean-
those nerves.
Petunia never gets nervous.
No.
No.
I mean, I was born ready, so I don't get nervous. I just do my thing.
She's born to do this. That makes sense.
But I still get nervous.
Yeah. Did any of the judges, give you any tips or tricks? Because Howie Mandel was there. What does he think of everything and all your success?
He's very, very proud of me, and he's told me that before, and he's super supportive. And every time I see him, he's just so welcoming and so kind. He's like, Darcy, and I'm like, how? And it's really fun, but he's so awesome.
He's the self-proclaimed germaphobe. Does he shake Petunia's hand, though? Or is it fist bumps? Petunia, it's a fist bump for you, too?
Fist bump.
Wow.
Is that offensive, Petunia? I feel like you would want a little more.
No, I mean, I understand. I'm very clean, but
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it seems like your coat's super, like, well taken care of, nicely polished.
Yeah.
Polished? Brushed? Whatever you
Yeah.
Washed. Shampooed. Petunia, let's talk about this. You guys, you work together to sing your own versions of some Christmas classics. How do you decide who sings which part? Is there a battle here? Is there an ego play that you have to kind of fight for your part?
well, I mean, I try to convince Darcy to let me do the whole song because people expect to see me,
I
but
agree.
you know,
Yeah,
he
okay.
wants to sing too sometimes.
You guys are keeping very, very busy this holiday season.
Yeah.
You have a NBC holiday special, Darci Lynne, My Hometown Christmas. The show is focused on family traditions. I know you have one in particular, involves bowling. So tell us
Yes.
about this.
Well, every year we try to go bowling with my whole family, and I mean, I stink. It's a good thing I can sing, because I'm so bad at bowling, but it's really fun. We all just go together. And
Petunia, do you ever get on the bowl? Are you just kind of in the back watching, or what?
I don't bowl. No, it's too hard.
Maybe like cheerleader?
My
Are you
arms
like?
are too short.
Okay. In a bowling match that's highly contentious, will you support Darcy? Is that who you're rooting for, or someone else?
Yeah, I'll root for her.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so nice. Oh my goodness.
You have some special guests on the show that people might recognize these names.
Yes.
Kristen Chenoweth, Toby Keith, Hunter Hayes. We've had Hunter on the show. He's very cute.
he's awesome.
What do you think, Petunia? Any secret crushes? Maybe
Oh,
something?
no. I don't crush. I don't have time for boys, so, but he's such a good singer.
Darcy, you're in middle school right now. Next year, it's a big one. High school, obviously. After this whole whirlwind and the spotlight and doing everything you've been doing, has life changed in the hallway at school?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. So it's funny, I was in 7th grade last year, and our middle school is just 7th grade and 8th grade.
Okay.
And so I moved up, and we're the bigger kids in the school now, and all these 6th graders has come up, and now they're 7th graders, and they're like, oh my gosh, Darcy Lynne, and all the 7th grade rowdy boys are like, give me a high five. I'm like,
Like, no, thank you.
like, no thanks, and they're like, oh, but it's funny.
That's great.
But that's really all that happened.
Yeah, no, obviously you took home $1 million for winning America's Got Talent. Now I know you haven't spent a lot of it, donated some to church, bought your mom a dishwasher, which is really cool.
That's my favorite part.
I
Mom's
know.
like, hey, guess what? I
But
need that dishwasher.
what is that? What's at the top of the list for things you want to splurge on?
I wanted a puppy. I still haven't gotten one.
Petunia,
And
how do you
I'm
feel
like,
about
I'm
puppy?
really-
I don't know if
I'm-
Petunia wants a puppy.
I hope not. Oh, they're dirty. Oh,
Yeah, you
filthy.
have to show
Too much work.
Yeah.
Competition. You don't
I
really
mean,
want
I
that
wanted one
competition.
last year. I'm pushing for one for Christmas this year. but
Mom
it
got the
is-
dishwasher. What's Dad want? Or anyone else in the family? Is there a wish list from
I
anyone
just
else?
knew like our dishwasher was
Okay.
broken.
So you
and
get
I
that's
was
that's
like,
it.
It's very responsible.
Really
I
quick,
appreciate that.
before you go, we were talking beforehand. You're a huge Ariana Grande fan. Yes. And so, what do you love most about Ariana?
I mean, her songs. I mean, they're just so. She's such a good writer, and they're so catchy. And then I just love her. Like her ponytails. Oh wow.
Yeah,
I
Petunia.
want a
Does
ponytail.
Petunia have a favorite Ariana Grande song?
I like all of them. I really like her Sweetener album. It's so good.
How you feel about her song about Pete Davidson?
I think it's good. I mean, it's just kind of tough, you know, because they broke up and everything,
But glad to see him moving on, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
All good things. Darcy, Petunia, thank you for
Thank
being
you.
here. And guys,
Thank
don't miss that holiday special, Darcy Lynne, My Hometown Christmas with a Ton of Stars. Airs December 11th, 9, 8 Central on NBC.
And you can also catch Darcy on tour in 2019. The Fresh Out of the Box tour kicks off February 15th in Pennsylvania. All right, let's take one last look at our People poll. So in celebration of Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra's upcoming nuptials in India, we've been asking what Jonas Brothers song you'd most want to play at your own wedding.
All right, so let's
See what it is.
take a look.
Did you listen to me about the Year 3000 song? No.
No,
really.
not at all.
Gosh.
Lovebug actually took the
tried.
second place.
Do you even remember the song Year 3000 from the Jonas Brothers?
I don't even know. It might be before my time.
Yeah, you're very
You have
young.
to rub it in.
Thank you, Darcy and Petunia. Petunia, do you remember? Is it before your time too? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, guess what, guys? Go back and watch some old Jonas Brothers music videos and prepare to be
you're missing
enlightened.
out.
Okay.
Wow, good music awaits you. Good pop.
All right,
bop
we'll be back
tunes.
with another question of the day tomorrow, so tune in for that.
Coming up tomorrow, Catherine Zeta-Jones talking all about her new series, Queen America, and more. You can be sure to tune in for that and all of her revelations.
Yes, thank you so much for watching. For now, we leave you with one last thing from Big Little Lies and the Christmas Chronicle star, Darby Camp. Have a good
Bye,
one.
guys.
Hi, I'm Darby Camp, and this is One Last Thing. The last song stuck in my head. Probably Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. The last time I couldn't stop laughing on set was there was a scene where me and Judah were fighting over something, and we were knocking down the tree and like tackling each other, and I couldn't stop laughing. We were supposed to be serious, but I don't know, I couldn't stop laughing. And the last thing I added to my Christmas list, well, probably to get another dog for my dog I have now, because he lost his best friend at the beginning of the year, so I think I want to get another dog for him and our family.